Hi, dear soul. Look at her. Isn't she something? There's this quiet, otherworldly wisdom in her eyes, like she's seen 1,000 lifetimes and remembers all of them. She's got her companion with her, too, this owl. And honestly, I think that owl is you. Or, well, the message is for you. Now, some of you might even look a little like her, but even if you don't, physically, I think you'll feel her. You'll feel that pull in your chest if what I'm about to say lands. This is a rare archetype, a deep one. And if this video found you today, out of literally everything on the internet, that's not random. Your soul called this in. So here's my first question for you, and I want you to just sit with it for a second. How long have you been hiding? Because I think it's time to stop. I think it's time to come out of the shadows and let people actually see what you've got. My name's Emma, and this is your reading. Grab your tea, get comfy, and let's see what the cards want to tell you. Before I even pull a card, I want to say, one of your biggest gifts right now is wisdom. Real, earned wisdom. Not the kind you read in a book, the kind you lived through. You've healed things, hard things, and I don't think that healing is only from this lifetime either. I feel like you're carrying knowledge from other lives, other versions of you. Have you been having these flashes? Like memories that don't belong to this life? You might not even clock them as past life stuff. It might just feel like a sudden new interest. A hobby that came out of nowhere, a craving to revisit something old, something ancestral. There's also a guide with you, this owl energy, a bigger spirit presence, honestly, than most people carry, and it's here to walk you through your purpose. We'll figure out what that means as we go. Do you have some kind of mixed or distant heritage? Because I keep getting these Mayan undertones. Take that loosely, it might be something else entirely for you, but I keep seeing a past life as a healer, a medicine woman or medicine man if that's you watching, someone who guided others spiritually. And I think in this life, you're being nudged to remember those old techniques and use them again, for people, for animals, for the earth, for yourself. Okay, let's pull some cards. Something in you is about to wake up. Ooh. Okay, something just shifted the second I pulled this one. Do you feel that? This card is about a part of you that's been asleep for a really long time. Not gone, never gone, just dormant, waiting for the right moment to come back online. I think a lot of you have been feeling this low hum lately, like something is stirring under the surface, but you can't quite name it yet. Maybe you've been more tired than usual, or more emotional, or randomly nostalgic for no clear reason. That's not burnout, dear, even though it might feel like it. That's dormant energy starting to move again. Here's the part that gave me actual chills pulling this card. I think whatever is waking up inside you right now isn't new. It's old. It's something you already knew how to do, already knew how to be in another chapter of your existence, and life simply asked you to set it down for a while. Maybe you were protecting it. Maybe the world around you wasn't ready for it yet. Maybe you weren't ready. But something's different now. The timing has changed. And I think the reason you're even watching this video right now, today, is because that dormant part of you reached out and pulled you here on purpose. So pay attention this week to any strange little sparks of familiarity, a song that hits differently, a smell that transports you somewhere you can't place, a stranger's face that feels oddly known. Those aren't coincidences. Those are pieces of this awakening finding their way back to you, one small nudge at a time. You were never meant to do this alone. Whoa. Okay, this one hit me the second it flipped. Do you feel that pull toward connection in this card? Like a room full of people who are somehow already on your side? I think a lot of you have spent a long stretch of time convinced you had to carry everything by yourself. Maybe that became a kind of identity for you, the strong one, the one who doesn't ask for help, the one everyone else leans on but who never leans back. I need you to hear this clearly. That was never actually true. It just felt true because the right people hadn't arrived yet. This card is telling me that's about to change. There are guides around you, more than one, I think, quietly working behind the scenes on your behalf, even when you couldn't feel them. And I also feel a very real, very human connection coming. Someone who's going to walk alongside you, not behind you, not ahead of you, but right next to you, matching your pace. This might show up as a friendship reigniting, a mentor appearing out of nowhere, or even a stranger saying exactly the right sentence at exactly the right moment. It won't always look dramatic. Sometimes the most important support shows up disguised as something small. An offhand comment, a random message, a shared laugh that turns into something deeper. And here's the jaw-dropping part for me with this card. I think part of your healing right now is simply letting that support in, not earning it, not proving you deserve it first, just letting it land the way it's meant to. Because, dear, you were never actually meant to carry all of this alone. That belief was just something you picked up along the way, and you're allowed to put it down now. Your hands remember what your mind forgot. Look at this one. Your hands, dear. There is a skill living in you right now that feels almost instinctual, like your body knows exactly what to do even when your conscious mind hasn't caught up yet. This could be something practical, working with plants, cooking, building things, healing touch. Or it could be something more artistic, painting, writing, music, anything where your hands seem to move faster than your thoughts. Whatever it is for you personally, I think you already have a relationship with it. Maybe distant, maybe rusty, but it's there. Here's what's giving me actual chills with this card, though. I don't think you're starting from zero. I think some part of this skill was mastered somewhere else, some other version of your journey, and what you're doing right now in this lifetime isn't learning, it's remembering. That's a completely different energy than starting fresh, and I want you to feel the difference. Starting fresh is scary. Remembering is just coming home. So if you've been putting off picking this thing back up because you feel embarrassed to be a beginner again, I want you to release that completely. You are not a beginner. You're someone reactivating a gift, slowly, gently, without any pressure to be perfect on day one. And I do feel some kind of reward attached to this. Could be money, could be recognition, could simply be the quiet satisfaction of finally doing the thing you were built for, instead of the thing that just pays the bills. Either way, dear, it's coming, and it's closer than you think. The fog is finally lifting. Okay, I think a lot of you need to hear this one especially clearly, because I know some of you have felt stuck, foggy, unsure which way is even forward lately. This card is telling me that fog is not permanent. It's already starting to clear. There's a real responsibility energy in this card too, meaning some of what you've been carrying, you actually agreed to carry long before this lifetime even started. I know that sounds strange, and you don't have to believe it literally, but energetically, it means this struggle wasn't a punishment, it was preparation. And right behind that, I'm seeing something click into place, like a lock finally finding its key. A piece of your path that's been missing, confusing, or delayed is about to make sense. Don't force it with your logical brain, dear. Just let it arrive. The jaw-dropping part of this card for me is the release happening underneath all of it. Old illusions breaking apart. Beliefs about yourself that were never actually true to begin with, dissolving. Maybe someone told you once that you weren't capable, weren't talented, weren't enough. That was their limitation, dear, not your reality. And I think you're finally about to feel that difference in your body, not just understand it in your head. If you've carried insecurity about how you look, how you sound, how much you are, let that go too. People are starting to feel your actual energy now, not the story you've told yourself about yourself. And that energy, dear, is magnetic. This is your time now. Last card, and honestly, it might be my favorite one today. This card is pure momentum, pure go. I keep getting the message that whatever has felt delayed for you, a dream, a decision, a version of your life you've been quietly hoping for, it isn't stuck anymore. Something has shifted behind the scenes, even if nothing visible has changed yet on your end. I also keep sensing repeating numbers around this one. Doesn't have to be the same digit over and over, could be little sequences that catch your eye at random moments, on a clock, a receipt, a license plate. If that happens to you this week, take it as your personal confirmation that this reading was meant for you specifically. And dear, I want to say this plainly before we close. You are not done here. Whatever you've survived up until this point wasn't wasted. It was training. And I think very soon, you're going to understand exactly why you had to go through what you went through, because you're about to use every bit of it to help someone else. To close us out, let's pull a number for you. What number sequences have you been seeing lately? They all mean something. Doesn't have to be a repeating one either. Could be a mirror number, a sequence, whatever keeps catching your eye. I'm getting that the stars are literally aligning right now. Something bigger is shifting. Collective energy, a kind of portal opening and sending a boost straight to your soul family. A lot of you are being activated at the same time, and that's going to create something powerful together. You're not done here. You still have work to do. You are needed. Come out of the shadows, dear. I'm also picking up on repeating light code numbers today. Themes of mood lifting, respect, family, focus returning to your own needs and passions. Everything gets easier when you lighten your grip on it. New opportunities, new people, maybe even a new addition to your circle or family are heading your way. Good energy is speeding all of this up. I think your ancestors and your angels are actively working behind the scenes for you right now. You are protected, dear, more than you know. I know it's hard to stay positive with everything going on in the world right now, especially for sensitive souls like you, but it will get easier. And everything you've survived is going to become the exact tool you use to help someone else survive theirs. If any of this landed for you, I'd love to hear it. Drop the number that resonated most and a feather emoji down in the comments. It genuinely helps me know these readings are reaching the right people. I'll leave a few more readings linked below if you want more clarity on any of this. And if you're new here and this felt like it was speaking directly to you, welcome to the tribe. Hit subscribe. Come hang out. Thank you for spending this time with me today, dear. Sending you so much love, so much light, and a whole lot of courage to finally step out of hiding. I'm Emma. Until next time, take care of that beautiful heart of yours. Bye, dear.